Hi, Brian.
Oh no, there's an interview!
Perhaps.
Dun dun dun! Draw the best picture of Skyler using your non-dominant hand. While drawing the picture, you must maintain an engaging conversation with Skyler. You have until the conversation is over, which is approximately 10 minutes. Your conversation starts now.
How are you doing?
I'm doing boo, 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 boo. Which is, do you know what that means?
Can't say I do.
Oh, me neither, but that's what I was given for this task. Isn't that really absurd?
It's pretty absurd.
Yeah, what loser would do such a thing?
Do you think you're feeling that way because it's raining outside?
No, I definitely think that way because boo, 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 boo.
Would you say you like the rain?
Rain? What? No, I don't really think so. I think rain is okay, I guess it's better than snow. I think some people are, big, oh, snow is like, kind of people. But I think that's not a fan. It's just cold and miserable, and life just sucks.
So you don't like snow?
Um, yeah, you could say that. Why do I not have any pencils? Why am I using pens? This is so sad.
Do you believe in sports?
Do I believe in sports?
Which one?
What do you mean, do I believe in sports? Do I believe in sports?
Do you believe in sports?
How does one believe in sports?
Next question. All the trendy young people these days like rock climbing. Do you like to do that?
Sometimes I like to do that. I think rock climbing is kind of it's kind of fun, but it's just kind of expensive. Like it's kind of a pain in the ass to go and buy a gym membership and stuff. So I think I don't like to do it often, just even though I think it is kind of a fun way to go about it with me.
Yeah. If you had the choice to climb a rock or something else, what would you choose?
Well, I mean, it depends on the something else, right? What kind of question is that? I would certainly not.
You just have to choose one.
I would certainly rather climb a ladder than a rock if I could help it. Does that answer the question? I hope that answers the question.
I think it does.
Okay. What are you taking out? Wow, are those glasses? I guess I should.
By the way, make sure you capture everything about my outfit faithfully.
About your outfit faithfully. Wow.
If you had to remove something from my outfit, would it be these glasses I just put on, this jacket, or a shoe?
What do you mean? Is that a question in general?
If I had to remove one of those items.
If you had to remove it, well, I mean, I wouldn't want you to freeze, but I suppose for my own purposes, the less patterns I have to draw, the better.
Okay.
So
you'd like me to take off my jacket?
Yeah. How much time are we in? Oh, we're about halfway through. Okay. Yeah, that would be convenient, but obviously not necessarily mandatory, I suppose.
Would you say you're fashionable?
I would definitely say I am not fashionable, and the last person that I dated criticized me extensively for that. Not fun. Would recommend being fashionable if you can help it.
Do you think it's more fashionable to be late or to be early?
One is done out of necessity, and the other is done out of fashion. I won't specify which is which.
Compared to the other contestants, do you think that your drawing is on the fast side or the slow side?
Definitely on the slow side because I just restarted halfway through.
So you play the violin, right?
Not really, but some people seem to think that I do.
What is the hardest piece to play on that instrument?
What is the hardest piece to play on that instrument? Probably something that I can write for you if I wasn't so busy drawing.
Interesting. I think Chopin's Etude Opus 10 number 4 would be much harder.
But that's not a violin piece. Am I tripping?
How many students are there at UC Berkeley?
40,000 or so? I don't know.
45,000.
Really? Oh, I guess grad students aren't real students, right?
Do you think there should be more or less?
Why do you keep changing your outfit?
Do you think there should be more or less?
I think there should be one, and that should be me.
Oh, I see, even though you graduated.
Uh-huh.
How many people are there in Jeju, Guam?
In what?
In Jeju, Guam.
45,000.
Exactly.
Why?
When you decided to come to UC Berkeley,
Was I thinking about Guam? No.
were there other places that were also on your list? Or were you
Yeah.
just like, God damn it, go Bears?
Definitely there were other places on my list, and I was actually gonna go to them, and then my mom and I had a big fight, and that was not fun.
Ouch, that
Yeah,
sucks.
we didn't talk for a
Oh.
for a couple of years afterwards.
If say MIT accepted you, would have you gone there instead?
I don't think I would have been given a choice.
I see.
What?
Who do you think is gonna win?
Wait a second. Who do I think is gonna win in what?
In this,
Um,
in the tasks, overall.
Not Koharu because I was just bashing her. So anyone but Koharu.
How do you think you're gonna place?
I'm gonna place second to last in front of Koharu.
Who is someone you'd like to see do this if you were to do this again with different people?
You. Taste your own medicine, right?
Would you say wearing 2 pairs of glasses makes your vision doubly as good?
I know math, and I know that 1 + 1 is equal to 2. I won't answer the question beyond that, though.
If hindsight is 2020, what is something in 2020 that you regret doing?
Letting time pass till 2024.
Why did you let that happen?
Well, I didn't really let that happen. It just kind of did, you know?
I see.
Yeah. Well, I guess it was like Skyler made it happen, and that's unfortunately just sometimes that happens.
Do you think playing in community orchestras is fulfilling?
Community orchestra is chill. I think kind of depends because, like I said earlier, like everyone's kind of old and retired, and it's just like.
I thought you were gonna say a different R word there.
No. Everyone is old. Everyone is old and retired, mind you. Not anything. No value judgment in the fact that they're retired, aside from the fact that they have extreme financial stability, which is a fantastic thing for all intents and purposes, except for the one poor dude in community orchestra that's just like trying to meet people in said orchestra and finding that they're all like old and retired. I feel the need to defend myself because I feel like you're like implying some really not nice things about about what I might suggest of my fellow orchestra members, and that's like not really cool or cash money of.
No, it really isn't.
Yeah, exactly, and I would never do that. So don't even suggest it. But yes, I think community orchestra is all right. It could be a little less old, a little less retired.
Wow.
I suppose, but overall, like I think some of them get to play stuff, or sometimes we get to play stuff. We played them for the one concert set I sat in, or like played in. We had like a funny set called Unfinished Symphonies, and we played like. I think he was thinking about having us play Czech 7, but that never ended up happening. We played Beethoven 10, and then we played the actual Unfinished Symphony, which was like Schubert 8. Schubert 8? Is that the one? Am I thinking?
I think so. If Jackson asked you to play in BNME, would you accept?
That's thankfully not a problem I actually have to deal with because that requires me to be good at piano, and I've not practiced for a hot sec because I've been busy playing other instruments. And
would you say that your musical life interferes with your personal life, or would you say the two coexist in a nice way?
I would definitely say that it is a strong interference, mostly just because like I have to deal with some friends in the music department who are kind of like really awful, you know? Like they're just
Are you gonna name names?
Well, there's and there's and there's Amgalig, and
Do you know this is gonna be released to the public?
well, I don't think I don't think people who go by those names will really find themselves watching that video.
I
Like,
see.
you know, I can't imagine there are too many people with that particular name. If you get my if you get my gist. But it's always hard to say for sure. I do think though that like with people in the music department, like it's kind of annoying. Like, why are they all still in school? Why can't they all just live in San Francisco?
Why can't they graduate like you?
Yeah, why they should. I think all of them should live in San Francisco. And if they all live in San Francisco, it'd be easy for me, and then they wouldn't be such an interference to my personal life. But as such, being involved in music is incredibly taxing and incredibly difficult because of all of the awful people in it who choose to not graduate. What horrible human beings, right? But
okay, our conversation has ended, and your time is up.
Okay.
Thank you for coming in.
Wow, that's a lot of tasks.
I'll see you later.
All right. Thank you.
I'll be writing an eval.
Oh no, I hope to see this eval.
Bye.
Thanks for the engaging conversation.